Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Showdown team building. Today we are building a team. This was a suggestion, by the way. If you have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments down below. I will probably get to them. We are building a team around Mandibuzz, named, look, okay, I'm not good with names, okay? We can all see I'm not great with names. Mandibuzz, Mandy, look, they sound similar. Okay, I get it, it's a crap name, leave me alone. Right. We're going to be giving it leftovers, and we're actually going to be building this around a defensive wall. This team is going to be built around a defensive wall. This can actually be incredibly useful. If you are new to team building, this can be an incredibly good idea, because it means rather than building around a sweeper, trying to fix its weaknesses, you can focus more on your core, which is basically your defensive wall and your special wall. If you can get your defensive wall and your special wall to cover each other ridiculously well, opponents will have an incredibly tough time getting through your team, because you'll just be able to swap between them, checking them left and right, and you probably will be able to win the match quite easily. Because of this, it means I have to put a lot of pressure onto what my special wall will be with this Pokemon, and then I just have to kind of mix a few sweepers around it, maybe a wall breaker, revenge killer. If you don't know what these terms mean, I'm going to get to them, because I've been learning terms left, right, and center. Now, for this Pokemon, in terms of ability, Big Pex is amazing, because that would mean we'd keep all of our defenses for our defensive wall, but I feel like Overcoat's going to be a little bit more useful, because you see more sand teams than people running, for example, Screech or Leer, so I'm going to probably run Overcoat. As for a moveset, one move we are definitely having is Foul Play, because we are not going to be investing anything into these attack points. Everything is going to be going into our defenses, not the attack points. And I might actually mix it up a little bit and give a tiny little bit of special bulk as well, because its special defense isn't bad. So if we can make it a little bit more bulky overall, I mean, I don't see why not. And because we're going to be running no attacking moves, I'm actually going to lower my attack as much as I possibly can, because that way, if we get hit in confusion by something like Swagger, we'll be doing less damage to ourselves. So now that I've said all that, we can go with a moveset, and I'm thinking we're going to be running Toxic, because honestly, what kind of wall doesn't love Toxic? We're probably going to be running Roost for recovery, and at the moment we just have an incredibly annoying Pokemon with Foul Play, Toxic, and Roost. Because of that, I kind of want to put... There are a lot of things that I want to put on this. I want to put U-Turn on it for Switch Initiative, I want to put Taunt on it so we can't get attacked. I wouldn't mind having Substitute. There are a lot of things that could really benefit me, but I'm thinking the one that's going to be the most beneficial is going to be Tailwind. Because that way we can have some pretty slow Pokemon on our team, and we can give them Tailwind support, say we're about to die no matter what. We can set up a Tailwind so that we can send in a strong Pokemon, such as like... I can't exactly give an example for some reason, because my mind is blank. We can send in a slow, strong physical attacker, and we can get priority, which is great. So now that we have our defensive wall in check, we can start looking for a special wall. This team is being built in UU, if you do not see. A special wall, there's a lot of pressure on this. Blissey, no. No. Because when I am roosting, they will both be weak to fighting, and that does not sound fun. Cresselia. Mandibuzz resists the Ghost and the Dark, which Cresselia is weak to. It's neutral to the Bug, unless we Roost, where it's super effective, which I don't particularly like. But Cresselia does not seem bad. I don't like using Cresselia, because I know how freaking annoying it is when you're up against it, but at the same time, it could be incredibly useful on our team. Another Pokemon that could be incredibly useful would be Florges, but Florges, I just don't like using it as such. It's not a bad Pokemon, I've never really had a good battle with it as such. Plus, if we get hit on the physical side by like a mixed attacker, we could be really screwed, whereas Mandibuzz has nice overall defenses. So at the moment we have Cresselia as an option, Florges is definitely an option. We have Goodra, who could also be an option. weak to Fairy though. Goodra is not an option. I'm not having 2 weaknesses to Fairy in my core. Milotic might not be bad. Milotic could be very, very useful. There's no common weaknesses, but also there's not exactly a resistance on either part. We have a lot of options actually. I didn't expect as many options. We could even go with something like Suicune. Okay, 3 choices are here. Milotic, Florges, I will never be able to say Florges properly, and Cresselia. But honestly, the one I'm seeing being the most useful is probably Cresselia. So we're going to run a Cresselia. Yep, we're doing it. We're running a Pokemon that we shouldn't think. We're also going to give this leftovers, because this is Pokemon Showdown, and we can give multiple items. I kind of want to give it Calm Mind. It's getting Moonlight, it's getting Moonblast, it's getting Psyshock. I'm tempted to give it Thunder Wave to slow enemies down. I'm also kind of tempted to give it random moves like Magic Coat and Light Screen. But I'm thinking we're going to be running Moonlight, Moonblast, Psyshock, and Calm Mind. Because if we can get a free Calm Mind up, our special defense is going to be insane. And for a nickname, I always just call this Cress. Every time, it's just Cress. But honestly, that's not a nickname. We need to call you Celestia. We need to call you Celestia. I'm pretty sure I remember nicknaming a Cresselia Celestia in a previous team builder, and I don't know why. I don't know if I actually have or not. Well, I don't know. But we're going to be maxing your HP. We're going to be kind of splitting, once again, your special defense. You're going to have a lot of special defense. But we're not going to invest fully in it, because I want some kind of physical power. Yeah, that looks nice. Just so we can get a little bit more from that Calm Mind. I don't want to go like over the top and go full out, I want a special attacker, but I just want a little bit more attack power. Just to, you know, just to tickle them that little bit harder with the Moonblast and stuff. Now, we have a core. At the moment, the main problem I am seeing is a strong bug type. In UU, Galvantula is common. Heracross is common. Galvantula is more the thing on my mind right now, because it has Electric to deal with Mandibuzz and Bug to deal with Cresselia. So I really want to check to this. This is my main thing I want to check to. Other than that, I kind of want to just make sure there's going to be no rocks, because Mandibuzz doesn't like rocks. We could possibly give Mandibuzz the default, but that'd mean it coming in onto rocks. So what kind of thing are we going to use to deal with Galvantula? It needs to be something that can take a hit on the special side and can deal an incredibly strong hit back. Rotom Heat could probably do that. It resists Electric and Bug. If it's running Energy Ball, it resists that too. It gets Switch Initiative. I have completely convinced myself to do a Rotom Heat, and we're naming you Easy Bake. Is it an original name? No. Do I care? No. And we're going to be giving you the Citrus Berry, maybe? Or do we give you a Choice Specs and make you hit like a truck? We'll give you Citrus Berry, as you're going to be coming in to deal with problematic little Galvantulas. So we'll give you Overheat, we'll give you Volt Switch, we'll give you Thunderbolt, and we will give you... kind of want to give you Will-O-Wisp, because that can really shut down a physical attacker. However, is that really what I want to do? Yeah, it is. Okay, so just electric and fire moves. That's all you need. All you need. What? Swampers? They aren't real. Don't be silly. Now we have that to deal with Galvantula, so now we need to think about... I just want a slow, strong, physical attacker. That's the kind of thing I have in mind. I'm kind of thinking something along the lines of Donphan, something with Rapid Spin maybe? Possibly Mamoswine. Mamoswine is UU now, which I still just need to get into my head, because I just don't register it as UU. I think it's OU every time. We could run Machamp. It's slow, it hits like a truck. We could give it no guard. If with Tailwind support, honestly, a choice band Dynamic Punch will probably destroy Souls. And that is pretty tempting. That, or we could make you a Soul Fest, and we could make you slightly tankier in case. Nah, you know what? No. We're giving you a choice band, and we're going to give you Dynamic Punch, and that's what you're going to need. No guard, Dynamic Punch. We'll also give you Bullet Punch because outspeeding is nice. We'll give you. You have options. You have options. We'll give you Knockoff because why the hell not? See, Bullet Punch just seems a little bit too low in terms of base power, but honestly, it's really good for fairies. So, What else would threaten Machamp? Fairies threaten it. Flying types threaten it. Psychic types threaten it. Psychic types we have Knockoff. The only other thing we need is probably Stone Edge, I guess. There's no point in running Rock Slide over Stone Edge because we have no guard, so I mean, why not? And we'll make you slightly tanky physical attacker. Not much else to say. Yeah, there we go. What a horrifically ugly name. It's perfect. Okay, so we have strong physical attacker, we have switch initiative, we have a nice core. Now we kind of want something. This is what I meant by a wall breaker earlier on in the episode, by the way. That's a strong physical attacker that can take out, like, basically a defensive wall because it's just pure offense. No speed investment, just it's there to just destroy things. It's called a wall breaker. I have been learning. Now we need something that can set up. Something that can set up a ridiculous amount. Tail Glow Volbeat, maybe not. We could have a Shell Smash Cloyster. In terms of typing, it's not the worst, actually. It's honestly not that bad. It would be doubling up an electric weakness. It wouldn't add a grass weakness. It wouldn't add a fighting weakness. It would add a rock weakness. Oh, that would add a lot of rock weakness. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. We could go with Dragon Dance for Alligator, though. That would not add a rock weakness. It would still add the electric weakness, but honestly, that's why we have Easy Bake. Dragon Dance for Alligator. It's looking pretty tempting, actually. We don't have a Mega on the team, though, so is there a Mega that can set up that we might want? Mega Absol is admittedly one of the most powerful things in the world for the Sword Stance. So that's pretty tempting, but that'd be another Dark type, so nope. Not really thinking any of these are what I'm after. Not thinking it at all. Looks like we are probably not going to be running a Mega. Yeah, looks like no Mega. Instead, we are probably going to go with Feraligatr. Honestly, Dragon Dance Feraligatr is powerful. So we will be giving you a Life Orb, maybe? Maybe. Do you get any crazy moves that just might be kind of useful? We can give you a Lumberry, actually. That'd be a little bit better. And we'll give you Sheer Force. You can have Aqua Jet. No. You can have Waterfall. We're not going to run Aqua Jet, because we're going to be running Dragon Dance. So we're going to be relying on that to get our speed. So we should outspeed anyway. So we can have Dragon Dance. I want Ice Punch. I know you get Ice Punch. Yep. That kind of checks the majority of things. We could run Crunch. Honestly, the thing we aren't hitting is other water types. Other water types will kind of screw us over. So is there a move we can learn to deal with other water types? You get Superpower, which is kind of crazy. Shadow Claw doesn't seem all that useful. Earthquake seems okay. I mean, it's a powerful move. I guess the only thing that would stop Earthquake being a neutral here is if it was like frickin' Gyarados, but then Ice Punch would be neutral. So yeah, we're gonna run Earthquake. Not the most imaginative set ever, but it'll do. It'll do. I don't have a name for Alligator on at the moment. That can wait. Now, any common weaknesses? We have Rock. But we have resistance to Rock in Machamp. And Rock is also weak to Water. So it's kind of dealt with. We have a little bit of a weakness. Oh, no, we don't have a weakness. Do we have a weakness to Fairy? Yeah, we have a little bit of weakness to Fairy. I kind of want to fix that. Would not mind picking up a Poison type, actually, which is kind of a strange type to actually think about picking up, but I wouldn't mind a Poison type. We would like a strong special attacker, maybe fast special attacking Poison type, maybe fast special attacking Poison type. Just Toxicroak and Nasty Plot. That could be fun. Gouge. That is a Pokemon I have not used and I really want to use. Adaptability. Did I really just get disconnected from the server? Did that really just happen? We can work offline, that's fine. I'm thinking we might, or we can have Quiver Dance Venomoth. It's between Gouge and Venomoth. Venomoth is weak to Flying, which I don't particularly want. Dragon means it won't resist Fairy. They both have drawbacks. Is there a Pokemon that does not have a drawback? That would be silly. Of course there isn't. So I'm thinking we're just going to go with the one that can set up a little bit easier, and we're going to go with a Focus Sash Venomoth with Quiver Dance. And we will give you Tinted Lens, because honestly, if a Pokemon comes in trying to check us, we'll be just fine. So you can have Sludge Bomb, I'm sure you get Sludge Bomb, yep. You can have Bug Buzz, you can have Quiver Dance. And for final move, I might give you Roost. Or we could give you Sleep Powder. And that way you could put Pokemon to sleep and then set up like crazy. Yeah, we'll give you Sleep Powder. And we'll make you fast special attacker as fast as possible, or do we put stuff into your special attack? We'll just make it as fast as possible in case we have to swap out at some point. And we'll put 4 points into your... It really doesn't matter, we'll put it into your special defense, because that way you might live the slightest of a hit. And we'll make you timid. Okay. Can I fit this name? I can fit that name, okay, sure. And you are... What do we call you? We're just gonna call you Ali. Okay. One thing I haven't done, I haven't looked at shinies. Do we want a shiny Frage or a non-shiny? Non-shiny. Venomoth. Oh, you're being shiny, I like the blue. Machamp, you're... Ooh, I don't want puke green. Rotom, you can stay the same. Cress, you actually look amazing shiny. And Mandibuzz, you have a pink head. Of course you're shiny. You also need to be female. Oh, you're guaranteed to be female. Your Mandibuzz is really good. Mandy fits, okay? Mandy fits that name. But that is going to be our team. I don't think I'm missing anything. It looks a little strange to me. But overall, I really like this team. I hope I had some good battles. The battles will be uploaded tomorrow. But that's enough talking from me. If you have enjoyed, leave a like down below. Hit that subscribe button, it really helps out. And without further ado, bye!